6 points after 10 games, and RCB, well, are still alive. For the longest time of those 10 games that they've played, they've been at the bottom of the points table, but there's been some progression of late. And if you're an RCB fan, I've got some good news for you. Yes, things are on track in that match against the Gujarat Titans, but we here in this video are going to break it down for you. What exactly is it that not just in this ongoing match against the Gujarat Titans do RCB need to do to be able to qualify, but what are the other permutation combinations? What exactly is it that RCB will need to for things to go into their favor that will help them get into the top 4? They will still probably only be able to get to the 4th spot mathematically. How is it that they can get to the 4th spot? That we will tell you in this video. So watch along as we tell you how RCB can still make it to the top 4. It is a Herculean task. It's like moving mountains because they need so many favors from the other franchises, so many results to go their way. But we will tell you what exactly is it that RCB need to go in their way to be able to secure a top 4 slot. First things first, they need to win their last 4 matches. We're talking about the ongoing match against the Gujarat Titans, then the match against PBKS, DC and CSK. That's what the run-in looks like for the Royal Challengers Bangalore. The good news there for them is that they've got 2 more home games left after the ongoing GT match. So there is, I know they don't have a very good record playing at home. It's just that kind of a surface where batters just like to go and make the most of the playing conditions. But even then, playing in front of home, RCB would believe that they still have the best chance of winning as many matches as possible. So that's the first thing that they need to do, win all 4 matches. But what are those favors that we were talking about earlier? Let's tell you about those favors and those permutation combinations now that they need to go their way. First things first, they need the winner of the SRH versus LSG clash, which happens on May the 8th, to win all the remaining matches and cement their spot at the top 3. Now we're talking about SRH LSG teams that are in the top 4 as we speak. They will need one of these teams, whosoever is the winner of the match, to win their remaining matches as well, so that there is one permanent occupant at that number 3 spot. Going forward, they also will need the loser of the LSG SRH match. So we're talking about the same match, May the 8th. They'll need the loser of the SRH LSG match to go on to lose the next 3 fixtures and get stuck on 12 points. So this is the other permutation that RCB need to happen, or will hope for one of the results to go their way if they are to go and progress. But that's not all, my friend. You will have to wait and see other things happen in RCB's favor as well. What is it? Now, MI should win no more than 2 of the remaining 3 matches is another thing that RCB need for them to be able to move into the top 4. And it doesn't end there. They also will need GT and PBKS to not GT and PBKS should win no more than 2 of the remaining 4 matches. Remember, GT, PBKS as things stand are teams that are placed higher on the table than RCB. So they will need not more than 2 wins to happen for these 2 franchises. But it still doesn't end there, because there is a CSK, there is a DC as well that's in the fray. So let's take you to those permutation combinations now. Now CSK and DC should win no more than 1 of their remaining league games. This is the clincher if you ask me, because DC, CSK, the 2 franchises that have shown far better form than RCB have till now, and they also got about 3. DC have got 3 games left. As far as CSK are concerned, 4 games left for them. So they RCB need not more than 1 victory for either of those teams. And lastly, RR and KKR should win at least 3 of their remaining 4 matches. Now, if you ask me, and those are all the permutation combinations, we've taken you through everything that RCB need to fall into place to be able to seal a top 4 spot. Now that's a lot of permutation combinations, that's a lot of things, but first things first, they must win all the matches that they have in hand. Things going very well as far as that game against GT is concerned, but remember, 3 more games after that, and then all these permutation combinations that we told you. What do you think are the chances for RCB to actually, for all practical purposes, make it to the top 4? You can let us know your thoughts in the comment section. In case you like what we do here at Sports Day, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to us, tap that bell so that you know when we go live.